Hello everyone, welcome to the fourth PPT of Slangs. This is the fourth video about Slangs, and we have already learned and covered three PPTs of Slangs. In three PPTs, we have learned six slangs, and I hope you are learning them very well and you're following my playlist on the YouTube channel and you are learning English well by watching all these videos. Okay, so let's continue, and today we're going to learn two more slangs, and these are also important one and can help you to speak good English. Okay, so let's move on and start this video. Here, the seventh number slang, and this one is a very useful one. I'm gonna plus verb. I'm gonna plus verb. Here, you need to understand that this is an informal phrase. It means that you should not use it in writing and also when you are having a formal conversation in English with someone. Okay, so I'm gonna is grammatically incorrect. Actually, in grammar, it will be I'm going to plus verb, but this is a slang, an informal one. So, you can use it with your friends or with your family members or whenever you're having an informal, you know, conversation with someone. You should not use it in your IELTS test, as slangs are not recommended during IELTS, TOEFL, or any language test that you're going to have, because that is actually a formal test and you are having a formal conversation with the person who's going to listen to your recording. Okay, but it's a very useful one. In informal way you can use it a lot, and we can see like how to use it. I'm gonna plus verb. Let's read out the description first. The word gonna is incorrect grammatically. The equivalent in proper grammar would be going to, as I've already discussed. When using the word gonna, you are telling someone what you are planning to do at that moment or in the near future. So basically, what you are telling to someone is you're going to do something right at that moment or in the very near future or in the forthcoming time. For example, I say, well, if I'm feeling thirsty, and then I can simply say, uh, or I'm thirsty, and then I can simply say, well, I'm gonna drink some water, okay? I'm gonna take English lesson, or I'm gonna record this video, okay? So like this, you can use. One more thing I like to tell you here. I've heard people saying that native English speakers actually they don't follow proper grammar. This is just a myth. They are actually, the native speakers. They are what they're doing. They are using slangs like I'm gonna and few more we will learn like gotta, wanna. Okay, these kind of slangs. So they are actually using these slangs, and in these slangs they have cut down some words and make them shorter. But it is according to the grammar. Like this one, I'm gonna. So when they use I'm gonna, we can understand they are saying I'm going to do something. Okay, so according to the grammar, though this slang is not correct, but the equivalent, like what the proper phrase is, it is okay in grammar. So they follow grammar all the time. It's just a myth. Please don't believe on such kind of, you know, myths. Let's move on and see some examples how to use this slang. I'm gonna have some coffee. I'm gonna go to work, like this guy, professor, I think going to university. I'm gonna eat some cake, just like this Chinese girl, I guess. She's eating some cake. I'm gonna send out my resume. Like here, you can see a CV, a resume. So you may say, I'm gonna send out my resume. I'm gonna run a marathon. So here is a marathon in China. I used to see many marathons there, and people love to take, part in marathons. So you may simply say, I'm gonna run a marathon, and I'm gonna ask her out for dinner. Again, if you're asking someone for dinner, then you can say this like, I'm gonna ask her out for dinner. I'm gonna stop smoking. Well, you should quit smoking, so you should be saying that I'm gonna stop smoking. I'm gonna help my friends. As a friend, you should help. Okay. I'm gonna take swim lessons, just like this boy is taking from this lady. I'm gonna read a book, just like this young boy. I'm gonna read a book. Next, I'm gonna learn Chinese. I'm gonna study abroad. I'm gonna have some rest, just like this person. I'm gonna watch a movie, or I'm gonna watch a movie, okay? Next, I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna live my life. Okay, so like this, you can use this slang or this phrase gonna, and it is a very useful one whenever you want to speak good English or whenever you're having a conversation like this. You are say, you are sitting with your friends and you're having a very good conversation, and now you realize that it's time to go. So you can simply say, "Well, I'm gonna go now." Okay, because I'm getting late or whatever you want to say. Okay, next, this is the eighth number. I have plus noun. So first of all, actually I'll record the whole lecture about parts of speech, and then about prepositions and modal verbs, everything I'll cover. But here, just one thing I'll let you know, that noun is whatever, like some name of something, okay, or name of something. For example, laptop is a noun. Name of a person is a noun, like Thomas or Jack. These kind of names are all called noun of a place. For example, New York is a city, so city name is also a noun or name of something. Okay, I have plus noun. So I have shows or means something that you possess. Okay, and noun, if you add with I have, it is clearly stating whatever you have. Okay, whatever possession you have. So let's look at the description. By using the word I have, you are informing someone of something you have possession of or have acquired. Okay, so simply some possession you have or you have acquired something. Let's look at some examples. Like, I have a cat, I have a car. So basically, you're saying you have possession of a cat and you have possession of a car. Now, let's move on. I have a big house, I have a computer, I have headache, I have an apple. Okay, so these are a few examples to use I have plus noun. You may simply say I have, I have, I have a bag, I have a laptop, I have a smartphone, I have I have an ID card with me, whatever you want to say. Okay, so you can use this slang I have plus noun to express a possession that you have of something. Okay, I remember I had a Chinese student. His name was Dan, a very cute one. At that time, when I started teaching him a long time ago, he was around 12 to I think 13 years old. And when we were learning this slang, he used to say, I have a mobile phone, I have a computer, I have a smartphone, I have a bag, I have a pencil. So I remember his examples when he created few, and he was a really cute one. So you can also create new examples to help you understand this in a proper way. Now let's move on to the next slide. And here you may hear the words cannot or and want used with I have. By adding these words, you can express what you will not put up with or allow. Okay, simply if I say I cannot have, simply that I don't want to have or I cannot have this. I do not have ability to have this. Okay, I want to have, simply I will not allow something. Okay, so let's look at some examples. Like here, I cannot have that behavior in my house. Like simply, I cannot bear this kind of behavior in my house. Like this person playing basketball in the house. So this kind of behavior maybe someone cannot allow or someone cannot have in his house. Okay, I cannot have you over tonight. So this means like I can't have you or cannot have you over tonight. Maybe there is a shortage of place that there are only maybe a couple of rooms, and these rooms are enough for the family members only. So that's why maybe someone is saying that I cannot have you over tonight, or there is another reason. I don't know. Maybe. So let's look at the next one. I won't have anything to do with that. I I won't have. I will not have anything to do with that. Okay. This one you may use, for example, some of your friend is saying something, and then you can tell him, I will not have anything to do with that, or I won't have anything to do with that. Okay. I won't have it in I won't have it any other way. Okay. Normally this phrase is common among the business mans. Okay. When they are having a business deal, the buyer can tell to the seller that I cannot have this product in any other way. Okay, so a very useful phrase also. So I hope you understand this PPT, and you understand these slangs in a proper way. Anyway, if you have some questions, if you have some problems, make sure to type them and write them in the comment section, and I will be happy to reply them. So continue learning, and if you are learning well, then I think I'm not wasting my time to create all these videos and uploading them on my YouTube channel. Okay, so anyway, best of luck, take care of yourself, and keep learning well, and keep telling me about your learning experience. Okay, have a good day. Bye bye. See you in the next video.